In a bid to get used to videoing myself and talking to camera, for the first week of doing YouTube, I just filmed everything myself, what I was doing in the room. So I've decided to share that with you, raw, unedited. The best bit is I made a silly mistake, which anyone could make. So stay tuned to the end to see what that is. This is where I sit predominantly. So desk in front of a window. Got my MacBook, which has been a lifesaver, but I had that already. I've got this arm, which sometimes put the microphone on, which is a Rode arm. And spinning around, this is normally where I do the painting, but I'd made quite a mess, so we're painting this, covering that all up. This is the desk. This is just a £30 camera desktop mount that I got off of Amazon, which is working fine, but that's where the magic happens. And then what I have been working on was a bit of a backdrop for when I'm videoing myself talking, showing the crabby creatures off. And then I've got a few bits of inspiration, a few books, bookcase. I have got some ambient lighting coming. Now, pan around the room, this is where I tend to hang artworks that I'm working on that aren't finished, so you don't always see them in the shot. And then got my printer because I do all my own printing. Dog sits on his sofa there, and that's basically it. So face on here, as you can see, that's the background, normally a bit further away than this, just so it gets everything in the background. I guess we could get up closer. There we are. So yeah, we're kind of started. I told myself we would just get started and make some videos, even if it was just with a phone camera, which I did for the first video. And then I decided that I was going to go and buy the Sony camera, buy a microphone, even though I've got a microphone at home somewhere from recording music. I'm waiting for the light to get delivered, which is something we needed to get sorted in here anyway, because the lighting is not great for an artist. I've put the best bulb I could find in those, but we needed something better anyway. So here we go, here we have it. So we should have lighting, camera, audio. I'm using Premiere Pro to record and edit the video. I had that as a subscription anyway because I have Photoshop for my art. I always tweak things after I scan them in on Photoshop. There we have it. So this wall, just trying to paint back white, but because some idiot decided to spray paint it, it might have to just go a different colour. But what I have got, I'm quite keen for this to be a bit of a feature wall, definitely for the YouTube and for the Instagram videos. So this, I have bought a tealy colour to keep in with the branding of the crabby creatures. So hopefully this will turn like a tealy blue, which would be quite nice. Other than that, it's soundproofing next because the ceilings in here are very high and it's echoing a lot. We've got hardwood flooring, so it's just bouncing around everywhere. I've also got 2 windows and a door with just a very cheap thin blind, so that needs sorting too. But a little progress video for you. We're getting somewhere. But what I have found is doing the YouTube has made me niche down, and it has made me think about what I'm doing, what sells, and where I can go with it. Not only that, it's made me clean up the pigsty that was the studio, and it's just a nicer place to be already. So crabby creatures, we're niching down on crabby creatures. So these are ink paintings of animals that look crabby, and the idea is they reflect some of the feelings, emotions and troubles that us humans go through on a day-to-day basis. Today's question is, why can't I just do things by halves sometime, anytime? So we've started YouTube. I made one video, which meant I had to buy a camera, lights, microphone, and then I worried about the backdrop, so I tidied the whole studio. So I had a nice backdrop. Then I decided I was going to paint this wall, because white's boring. So I bought some teal paint. Problem was, I decided that where I paint, I used to use spray paint a lot, was not looking great. So I had to paint this wall. It's taken 10 coats of white paint to cover that up. But then of course it looked too white, so I've had to paint the entire wall. And now I want gloss paint to make that door white. I'm even now covering up the bottom, which had ink stains. And then my desk will go back there. All this because I wanted to try making some videos on YouTube. The dog's got the hump, he's gone to sleep. It does now mean I haven't painted anything in about 2 days, because all we're doing is painting and decorating the studio. Need a new blind too. Even though you won't see that on the camera. I'm crazy. I'm actually crazy. But it's going to look great when it's done. I hope. This is kind of turning into my first week as a YouTuber vlog. Spin round so you actually get the benefit of my background. So I've done 2 videos so far. I'm using a channel I used to put a few music-y videos on, so there was already maybe 30 to 40 subscribers. I don't know whether that was a good idea or whether I should have started from scratch, but here we are. So I put one video up. I'll be completely brutally honest with you, it's got about 30 views. That obviously meant I had to spend hundreds of pounds on doing it properly. I just released the second video. Now it's only got like 20 views, but they've happened a lot quicker than the first video, so I guess that's progress. But I'm watching tons of videos on how to look at the analytics and what's working and all this. Who knows? So here we are. If you want someone who hasn't got a clue what they're doing, who's just bought a ton of equipment and is making videos on YouTube, I'm your man. So stay tuned. I should also add, I'm not expecting these first videos to do well. I'm not even expecting them to blow up. I'm barely expecting them to get to 100 views. But what I am hoping is that within maybe 10 videos, I've learned how to use the equipment. I'm better at talking on the camera, and the videos are looking more professional. So I've already been working on editing. I'm trying to teach myself Premiere Pro. Got the lighting will happen soon. Got an issue with echoing and sound, so we're working on that. But these are all things that you read about, you watch about, until you're doing it yourself. You don't realise how big a deal it is, especially when you get to editing the videos. So all I'm hoping for the first 10 videos is I learn what I'm doing, and then hopefully in the new year things will pick up as we work out what's working and how things are progressing. I must also add, I've decided to do this in December at Christmas time, whilst running this gallery on my own in the busiest time of the year. So every time a customer comes in, I can't film and I have to do that. So just loading my plate up a lot as usual. So 3 guesses which numpty has the microphone plugged into the headphone slot. So hopefully the audio quality has just improved drastically, but who knows? I'm about to find out. If you enjoyed that and content like this, let me know and I'll do some more just documenting my life, YouTube, studio, gallery. Make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hopefully see you soon.